Tonight, a Franklin County Sheriff's deputy is out on a personal recognizance bond after being indicted on dozens of felony charges for rape and gross sexual imposition. Charles Davis was arrested today in Ross County. According to the indictment, the incidents happened between March of 2020 and October of 2022. Investigators say many of the charges involve a child under the age of 13.
Advocates and specialists working to support survivors and prevent sexual violence say cases like this one can be even more difficult to hear about since they involve people the community trusted.
NBC4's Eric Halpern spoke with some of them about what comes next.
Charles Davis is due back in court on August 26th. The investigation started about 11 months ago. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they found out about it in September, and that's when Davis was put on administrative leave. A Central Ohio man whose job it is to protect the community is facing nearly 60 sexual assault-related charges. 32 of the charges against Franklin County Sheriff's Deputy Charles Davis are for rape. 26 are for gross sexual imposition.
One of the first things that comes to mind for me with a situation like this is a reminder that, unfortunately, the reality is that all kinds of people in our communities perpetrate harm, and that includes people in various different roles, and law enforcement is not immune to that.
According to the indictment, half of the charges involve a child younger than 13 years old. Taylor Rucker-Lauderman with the Ohio Alliance to End Sexual Violence did not talk about the case specifically, but says situations like this can be difficult for communities.
I think that situations like this absolutely hurt trust. I mean, this is an example of some of the reasons we think survivors sometimes don't report sexual violence, for example.
She's encouraging people to learn about ways to support survivors. So is manager of Ohio Health's Sexual Assault Response Network of Central Ohio, Tara Purdy.
Believe survivors. Believe them when they tell you. And from there, that's where the trust is built. You believe them, you're empowering them, you're supporting them, and it's easier to get help. It's easier to promote healing and to foster that healing relationship for both of you, the survivor and the co-survivor.
Sheriff Dallas Baldwin did release a statement today. In part, he calls this an extremely serious matter and says he has full faith in the investigation. He also says they are committed to maintaining the highest standards of conduct and accountability. Local for you, I'm Eric Halpern, NBC4.